Guys, one of the greatest things that I love about living in Idaho is being a small-time creator like I am here in the 2A space. Um, some people in the legislature are listening, and this is what we're talking about today on Idaho 2A News. Guys, welcome back to the Idaho 2A News channel. My name is Bob, and I am your Second Amendment advocate here on this channel. And today, more good news. Winning! Man, it is so nice to bring you good news about the Second Amendment. This is the Second Amendment news that everybody in the country should be getting. Other than lawsuits against tyrannical states, we're actually making progress here in Idaho. Back in January, I made this video here, and this was my plea to the Idaho legislature to fix Idaho Code 18-3302, which said that only an attorney or a current cop or current or retired Idaho cop could teach the use of force and law section of an enhanced CCW class. And the reason I was so pissed was because I've been an instructor for so long. I know the codes inside and out. I know the material inside and out. And others do too. Lots of others. I pleaded for the legislature to fix this mess. And a little bird just tweeted at me the other day and told me that the Idaho legislature did, in fact, start to fix this mess. First of all, I want to put a shout out to Representative Charlie Shepard. He's out of Pollock, Idaho. Charlie, thank you so much for taking up the mantle and working to fix this. What we have is a rewrite of the current text in 18-3302. Really brief history. This is Idaho House Bill 573. And what it is an update to 18-3302, which dictates who can teach in the course of instruction for the Idaho CCW or the Enhanced CCW. Let's just see how this thing has played out. It was introduced for the first time in February. I had no idea this was even going on. It was passed by the House on 2/13. A friend of mine in the legislature texted me the other day and said, "Hey, dude, you got to check out House Bill 573. I think you're going to be happy with it." And he told me that the Senate had just passed it. So what is 573? Let's pull up the bill's text here. Now, this is the sole edit to current law 18-3302. And the old law, it said that the course of instruction for use of force and the law portion of the enhanced CCW would be taught by an active senior or emeritus member of the Idaho State Bar, which is an attorney. This could be a real estate attorney, a divorce attorney, any attorney, and they don't even have to know anything about guns or the Second Amendment, or they don't even have to really care much about the Second Amendment. They care more about money, teaching a class, making a few bucks, than they do about the Second Amendment. Or it had to be A law enforcement officer, active or retired, who currently possessed or possessed at the time of their retirement an intermediate or higher Idaho peace officer standards and training. Now, I wanted to include other post certifications in that, or have a class that taught current instructors on what the state wants covered. But what the state did put in, or what the legislature has added in there, is C, or an instructor certified by the National Rifle Association or equivalent who has instructed the approved course for enhanced concealed carry for at least 8 years. That is a step in the right direction, but I don't think that is what we really need. I don't think that settles the score and makes this law much better, because number one, I don't know where this 8-year qualifier came from, and it doesn't make any sense to me. The Enhanced Idaho CCW program has been in effect for 12 years. To require an instructor to have been instructing in this exact course for 8 of those years means those guys had to have been on board when this whole thing pretty much started. And to the best of my ability to do some internet sleuthing, there's probably about a dozen or so instructors in the entire state that meet all of those requirements. I don't know if they were lobbying for it or what, but let's say in 2015, the population of Idaho was approximately 1.6 million. Today, the population of Idaho is just over 2 million people. That's 300,000 or so new residents of Idaho, new Idahoans. And the demand for instructors is growing. It absolutely is growing. There are a lot more dedicated 2A fans that are coming into this state. People like me who fled communist regimes like California, and the Second Amendment was a huge part of my decision to want to move to Idaho. The state needs to recognize the quality and knowledge of some of the new instructors that are coming in to Idaho, or that want to start instructing in Idaho. And if the state wants to vet those individuals, they need to make a test or a class to instruct those people on exactly what they want in their curriculum, and let these people who are already passionate about the Second Amendment and about teaching other Idahoans the fundamentals of EDC, of concealed carry and enhanced concealed carry, let them keep their livelihoods to themselves. We put in a ton of time and energy into making our own curriculums and setting up classes and teaching people, and to have to pay somebody else to come in and teach a portion of a class that we already know how to teach. We probably know it better than a lot of the people that are getting hired out to come teach that portion of the class. This is something we need to work on. If we can't get it fixed this year, we need to work on it for next year. And believe me, this is not the last time you're going to hear from me about this subject. This is something that I'm kind of passionate about, along with everything in the Second Amendment. But this is something that I'm kind of passionate about because I have taught. I want more people to get good quality training. I want to be able to provide some of that good quality training when I'm teaching people. And I don't want to have to pay somebody from the outside to come in and do it and take my livelihood from me. Anyway, guys, that was just a quick update on some more good news out of Idaho in the Second Amendment realm. Hey, stay safe, stay armed, get out and vote in these midterms. This is so, so important. And I will catch you guys the next time.